Right, going back to the top story, President Murmu addresses the nation on the eve of the 79th Independence Day. Joining us is Mr. Praful Ketkar. He is the editor of Organizer Weekly. Mr. Ketkar, welcome to DD India News Hub. Now, what would you say were the main highlights or takeaways of the President's address?
Hi Ramesh, good evening and
Welcome.
happy Independence Day to all your
Thank you to you
viewers
too.
on the eve. Uh, I think as a head of the constitutional head of Indian Republic, President Murmu highlighted three four important aspects of India as a republic. First of all, she highlighted the edifice of our democracy. Many naysayers were expecting that we would not survive as a democracy, but the way we have made significant achievements as far as the democratic practices, democratic institutions are concerned, we have become a sort of model for other countries. And as she has rightly pointed out, the credit goes to the people, the common people, electorate, and also the legacy, as she reminded us that we have been the mother of democracy. We had a tradition of a republic since ancient time. So I thought that was one important aspect she underscored. The another point that she pointed out is about the way India has made progress in various fields. For example, she talked about the economy, she talked about the inclusion, she talked about the space related achievements, the way we are becoming a sports hub of the world, the way we are, in the field of education and healthcare, ensured reaching out to maximum people. So these are the significant achievements she has underscored. The third important point I find is the way she talked about the concept of Atmanirbhar Bharat and the significance of Swadeshi, especially when she reminded of the celebration of handloom sector and also the Swadeshi spirit of our independence struggle. The way Swadeshi is not just a protectionism as generally believed globally. It is a positive spirit of sustaining and supporting our Indian art, culture, handicrafts, and the artisans. So that positive aspect she highlighted. And fourthly, the Atmanirbharta and especially in defense sector, and the way she spoke about Operation Sindoor and the way we have ensured that our indigenous defense technology, takes a center stage in the entire defense procurement process. These are the four dimensions I find very important message by President in her address to the nation on the eve of Independence Day.
Indeed. Thank you for that overview, Mr. Ketkar, of the President's speech and putting into context for our viewers. Now, talking about the performance and priorities of the government, let me start with the economy. In the economic field, India's achievements, she says, are all the more noticeable with a GDP growth rate of 6.5% in the last fiscal. She says India is the fastest growing among the major economies in the world today. Inflation is under control. Exports are rising. All key indicators show the economy in the pink of health. She said this is because of carefully calibrated reforms and sagacious economic management. Your thoughts, Mr. Ketkar, on the state of the economy?
See, many people, not just domestically but internationally, are trying to paint a negative picture about the economy. But as the Honorable Rashtrapati has put the record straight, we are the fastest growing economy. She pointed out one important aspect that around 23% people we have pulled out of poverty. The way our the per capita expenditure is increasing, the way people are using technology in financial transactions, all these indicators actually prove that our economy is very, very vibrant and day to day becoming more and more inclusive. It is percolating the fruits of development to the the lowest strata of the society. That is the biggest aspect of our economy. We are not just growing fast, but we are also ensuring that it becomes more inclusive and sustainable. So in this way, I feel that our economic indicators, whether it comes to the the managing inflation, the way we are on many people just take the value of rupee as the sole indicator, which is not sufficient to understand the state of the economy, because currencies keep changing as per the volatility in the global market. But how far we are able to adapt to the changing situation, and we have shown that adaptability and adaptability to the various situations. And we are now the way, for example, we have come up with the semiconductor policy. We know that this is going to be the new, and honorable president also mentioned about AI becoming the new frontier, and we are making ourselves ready to it. So the success of the economy lies in the way you adopt and the way you share the fruits of development to each section, with the each section of the society. I think on those both these fronts,
Right.
we are showing that our economy is very much vibrant.
Indeed. And talking about defense and security, Mr. Ketkar, the president spoke about terrorism and Operation Sindoor. If I can quickly recount the thrust of her submission, she said that Operation Sindoor will go down in history as an example in humanity's fight against terrorism. She said the world has taken note of India's stance that we will not be the aggressor, but we will not hesitate to retaliate in defense of our citizens. Also, Operation Sindoor was also a test case of the Atmanirbhar Bharat mission in the defense sector, and the outcome has proved that India is on the right path. India's indigenous manufacturing has achieved the critical level that makes it self-sufficient in meeting many of its security requirements. Your thoughts on some of these aspects as well?
We have seen that even during the Operation Sindoor. First, we kept the escalation ladder in our control, and we decided how much to go and where to go. The way precision strike was used, the way technology was used to hit the precise target and the terror camps, that displayed India's advancement in the defense infrastructure. That also showed the way we have used whether S-400, whether BrahMos, whether Aka, all these things were indigenously developed. Some things are jointly developed as a venture, but most of things are technologically indigenously made, which has led to the increase of demand for Indian equipments even on the global stage. So from being a net importer of the defense products, now we have become we are trying to become defense products exporters. So that is a great change. Operation Sindoor also shown that when it comes to fight against terrorism, our policy is straightforward. Terrorism is non-negotiable. We are going to fight out terror sponsoring by any state on Indian soil. Our stand on terrorism has been consistent. That trade and talks, terrorism and trade cannot go together. Terrorism and talks cannot go together. And now we have clearly said that any act of terror will be considered as an act of war. While putting in Indus Water Treaty in abeyance, we have also said that blood and water cannot flow together. So our policy is now very comprehensive, and it has taken a doctrinal shape now. And as far as the future trajectory is concerned, we are ensuring that this doesn't stop with one operation, but we ensure that more and more defense capabilities are increased domestically, and the Atmanirbharta in defense sector is going to be the major focus, and our budgetary provisions also indicate the same.
Indeed. I'm afraid that's all the time we have. I will have to leave it at that. Mr. Ketkar, thank you for joining us and sharing your thoughts with our viewers. Appreciate it.